Hello, everyone. Go and close the curtain. So we need is a candlelight. You and me and the bottle of wine. I'll hold on you tonight. Oh, well, we know I'm not going away. How I wish I weren't so. So take this wine and drink with me. Let's delay our miseries. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. There's a love on fire, and it burns like me for you. Tomorrow comes with one desire. Take me away, it's true. It ain't easy to say goodbye, darling, please don't start to cry. 'Cause girl, you know, got to go. But Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Yes. Good afternoon, UK, and good evening, Philippines. Welcome, 30 Ado, June Lucero, DJ Ron James, and Rodel Saicon. Tomorrow comes to take me away. I wish that I could make you stay. Girl, you know, got to go. Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. 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 Yes, warm greetings everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from right now, and welcome to JhermiNATION PV, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London, and I take it that you're all doing well and keeping safe wherever you're watching from right now. So please write on the comment box where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. Any questions or suggestions, please write it on the comment box. And of course, some thumbs up and hearts will be very much appreciated. So don't be shy, give it a try. Click those buttons now. And we are live streaming simultaneously in YouTube as well under JhermiNATION. So please visit that one. And also on our Facebook page or group called One Nation Awards Lockdown 2020. So welcome there. So let me just see on my Facebook page because it's not active yet. So, no, not yet. There's a bit of log. So let's go back to One Nation Facebook page. Yes, and in keeping with what JhermiNATION is all about, I've got seed of the day for you. Yes, I've got this seed of positivity that you can plant in your mind that can germinate. So what is it for today? It says doom and gloom is the time to bloom. That's according to Grant Cardone. So doom and gloom, this global crisis is the doom and gloom. A lot of people are retracting, you're fearful, anxious. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs. But as what we say, problems are opportunities. What's in the way is actually the way. So if you are somebody who can cook, you got talents in baking, cooking, or any other talents like singing, go live and you never know what you can make. You know, you can make money out of that one. So doom and gloom is the time to bloom, and it's time for you to bloom during this global pandemic. May this be a breakthrough, not a breakdown for all of us. So that's the seed of the day for all of you from German Nation. And at this point, I would like to introduce our special guest, but let me just play this one for you.
Hi, I'm Eric Kalugdan. I used to be an IT consultant for Unisys, and then I put up my own business called Infotext. And I'm also the CIO of Philpax and the CTO of Sante. You can consider me as a senior serial entrepreneur, and together with us is Sir Enrico Garcia.
Yeah. Hi. My name's Enrico Garcia, and I started in the oil business many years ago, and then moved on to another industry, being country manager for Nikken, a Japanese wellness company. Then moved on to become country director for Herbalife, and then joined Avon, the company for women, as director of operations, and now currently the director for international operations of Sante, 100% Filipino direct selling company.
Yes, and few months back during this quarantine, no, kinontak ako ni Sir Enrico. And sabi nga niya, Eric, puro bad news na rin naririnig natin. Paano ba natin matutulungan yung ating mga kababayan, no, para maging successful naman sa buhay nila, sa career, or sa business nila, kahit may mga ganitong challenges. No? And yun, nabuo namin itong Truly Happy One para matulungan, no, paano ba mag-isip itong mga tinatawag nating mga world-class Pinoy, no? World-class Pinoy excellence. Yun yung dinidiscuss natin every week. So every Saturdays at 5 p.m. Tune in po kayo sa YouTube at sa Facebook natin ng Truly Happy One.
Yan. So our guests, special guests for today, they are both from the Philippines. So good evening there, Philippines. And I've met them through VNG. Yeah, VNG was founded by one of our guests for today. It's called the Virtual Networking Global. Somebody, a friend of mine from the Philippines, invited me to join. So I joined, and then I really like it. It's basically a group of entrepreneurs pitching their business to one another and helping each other grow their business. So without further ado, we have two guests for tonight or today here in UK. They're called the Truly Happy One. And yes, so are you ready for our special guests? So let's bring them on. Yes. Cause I can't sleep without you, no. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Mr. Eric Calugdan and Enrico Garcia of Truly Happy One. So, Sir Enrico, please greet our viewers here in JhermiNATION.
Wow, yeah. I love the singing. I love the energy, and I love that the way you start your this broadcast, if you will. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are in the world. This is Enrico Garcia, and we are privileged. Thank you, Jeremy, for inviting us. We are happy to collaborate with you with what you do. We believe it's a great thing that you do, and we're happy to be your guests here and looking forward to a good exchange of ideas.
Yes. Thank you. Sir Enrico Garcia is actually a mindset coach, and he's actually done his introduction earlier with the video. And we have Sir Eric Calugdan. Yes. Sir Eric, please greet our viewers here in JhermiNATION. Welcome here in JhermiNATION. Oh, I think you're on mute.
There you go. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so good morning, good evening, and good day to everyone, the Germination viewers from UK and the Philippines. Thank you, Jeremy, for inviting us to guest in this show.
Wow, thank you very much, Sir Eric and Sir Enrico. And it's really a pleasure for me and a privilege for you to be here in Germination. Man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Man. So, Sir Eric
Yes.
and Sir Enrico, I always do this to my special guests, and nobody
Mm-hmm.
escapes my quick fire questions. Quick
Wow.
fire. I always do this. So
Wow.
basically, I'm gonna throw questions to you, and you will answer it by the first thing that will come into your mind. So, are you ready for this? Ready?
Okay.
Yes. Let's go.
Cause I can't sleep without you, no.
All right. So let's go. Sir Eric, sleep or eat?
Sleep.
Sir Enrico, weird or crazy?
Weird.
Right. Sir Eric, what was the last thing that you Googled?
Google Maps.
Google Maps. Sir Enrico, what is your guilty pleasure?
Oh, eating, overeating.
Eating. Overeating. Eric, Sir Eric, apart from your face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
My hair.
Your hair, right? And Sir Eric, sorry, Sir Enrico, what was the lie that you recently told?
Wow. Just now.
Just now. All right. Okay. Sir Eric, save money or make money?
Make money.
Make money. Amazing. Sir Enrico, figure it out first or take action first?
Take action first.
Amazing. Sir Eric, focus on your strength or improve on your weaknesses?
Improve on your weaknesses.
All right. Sir Eric, happiness or fulfillment?
Fulfillment.
Fulfillment. Oh,
Fulfillment.
sorry. Was that?
Oh, sorry, sorry. It's okay, it's okay. So this question is for both of you. Sir Enrico, what would you tell your 12-year-old self?
My 12-year-old self. Yeah.
If you're in front of your 12-year-old self, what would you tell him?
You know, you live a very short life. Go and do the things that you really love and do it now. Don't wait.
Amazing. How about you, Sir Eric? What would you tell your 12-year-old self?
To my 12-year-old self, I'd say trust God and He will lead the way. It will be a bright future for you.
Wow, amazing! 2 minutes! Yes, yes.
Nice.
Amazing, amazing. I hope you enjoyed that one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
So,
we should add that in Truly Happy One.
Yeah. Great idea.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, let's start. So, Sir Eric Kalugdan, tell us more about a technopreneur. This is the first time that actually I heard of the term technopreneur. You know, we heard a lot of like a nursepreneur, like a nonpreneur, mompreneur, all the preneurs,
Yeah.
but technopreneur, that's something else. So, please tell us what's a technopreneur all about?
Well, basically, I have my own business. It started more than 20 years ago, and it's a software company. We develop different applications, solutions, etc. And yeah, it's technology based, so it's an IT company, and that's why we called it technopreneur, entrepreneur running an IT company.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And Sir Enrico. So, Sir Enrico here is as a mindset coach. So, tell us about the importance of having a mindset coach, especially during this time of pandemic. I think this is very needed, especially during this time. So, tell us what is the importance of being a mindset coach and your role. And do we all need one, like a mindset? I mean, athletes. You know, if you're an athlete, obviously you need a coach, right? Or
Yeah.
if you're doing something, but our mind is, I believe, is the most powerful weapon that we have. So I believe that everybody should have a mindset coach, right? So please tell us more about what you do as a mindset coach.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jeremy. And actually, it was Eric, that told me to use that. It was because we had been doing a lot of training, and to your point, it's really all about mindset because what you have in there is either going to be your greatest ally, or, like you said, could be your greatest enemy. Interestingly, a friend from the UK suggested a book called the Chimp Paradox, and it's precisely that, where he talks about the mind being one of the greatest computers you can ever have. It does wonderful things, and it can be the greatest friend or could be the worst enemy. So mindset is all about that. Which part do you want to dominate you? And of course, that influences the thoughts, the actions, and then of course, the results that you get in life, in whatever, whether you're, this is in at work, in business, or in sports, right? So it's really all mindset, and it's just another term for you, getting your mind, the way you think is what's important. So I don't know. I hope that helped. Yeah. So
Yes. Thank you for that, Sir Enrico. So yeah, so in simple terms, just to make to put things into perspective, mindset is really how you think, right?
are you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's really how you think. Because as what you said, the quality of our life will depend on the quality of thinking that we do or that we have. So if we want to have a good result, then we need to have a good mindset. It could be our enemy, it could be our best friend as well.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah, amazing, sir. Thank you, thank you. So how important is it to have this question is actually for Sir Eric, as an entrepreneur, because you consider yourself as a serial entrepreneur, right? So how
Yes.
important is having an entrepreneurial skills, because during my time, or during our time, I would say, we didn't have
Mhm.
this subject called entrepreneurship. But I've noticed that these days, when I look at the subjects, I believe, and you can attest to this one as well, that it's all now a part of a subject in school, entrepreneurship. So, how important
Mhm.
is having entrepreneurial skills, especially during this time, Sir Eric?
Well, it's very important if you really want to be successful in life, no? Financially as well. If you, in fact, look at your goals, no? Your financial goals, the things that you want, your dreams, it involves wealth. And for you to be able to accumulate all that wealth in a very short span of time, the way really is to be an entrepreneur. No? And it's not ingrained in us, especially sa Filipinos. No? It's our parents doesn't teach us how to be an entrepreneur. Most of them teach us to go to school, study hard, graduate, and then work for somebody else or work for a company. So we have to really redo that kind of mindset, that kind of training, no, to tell everyone that there's a better way to do things. There's a better way to make income. Especially during this pandemic, a lot of people started selling, started becoming small entrepreneurs, no? Selling from their homes, selling food, etc. And it's also actually part of the way you sell yourself, the way you sell your products. So that mindset is really alien to most of us, especially our generation. No? So really have to train our kids right now to think a different way of doing things and making a career being an entrepreneur.
Amazing. Thank you very much for that, Sir Eric. That's very true, no? Because as what you said, um, our parents actually brought us up to be like and having this employee mindset. It's not ingrained into us, as you told us.
Mm-hmm.
It is something that we have to develop, you know, and not everybody has got that type of mindset. This is when
Mm-hmm.
your combination as Sir Enrico as a mindset and as a technopreneur, when you combine it, and this is why I actually guested Truly Happy One, Sir Eric and Sir Enrico. in my program, because I think it is especially very important during this time. A lot of people lost their jobs, and if we keep that employee mindset, we will not gonna get ahead. And people must understand that there is a better and another way, not just going to school, getting a diploma. But in fact, if you look at the successful in all the millionaires and wealthy people, not all of them has got a proper diploma or really
Degree.
finish school,
Yeah.
right? Like even Richard Branson of Virgin is dyslexic, and not all of them has actually finished their education, but they are the ones who are dominating the world. They are the ones who are wealthy, and we, who's actually white collar job, are the ones working for them. So we really need to
Most of
look
them are
into what. Yeah,
entrepreneurs.
exactly. We need
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
start thinking the way they think, and look
Yes.
for that different, having a different mindset. Yeah, and thank
Yeah.
you very much for that one. So, what this is for Sir Enrico. What specific mindset shall we adopt, especially during this time of pandemic?
Okay, good question. In fact, what Eric spoke of, the conditioning, that we've been conditioned, especially my generation, to work. Go get good grades. Get into a good company and stay there for a long time. So that's how we were conditioned. And to your point, yeah, you must really have a what I believe is a growth mindset. And this is not my idea. This comes from Dr. Carol Dweck, who has written, her body of work on this topic is really, something I truly believe in, and that's why, ever since, I learned about it, I really started to apply it and talk about it. So we must have a growth mindset, and a growth mindset is one that embraces challenge, sees setbacks as a chance to get better. Every moment is a chance to to improve, and that's your focus on growth. Okay, and you can get that growth even from the failures. It's really that kind of thinking. Now, what am I learning here? What can I do better? Okay, yeah, that didn't turn out the way I wanted it. That's fine. So what could I do better? It's that constant learning, and that devotion to growing yourself. So in essence, that's what it is. That kind of mindset. Every opportunity to learn, even from those events that take place that aren't too good. Actually, you do learn much more from that. Yeah.
Amazing. It's like what I've said earlier about the seed of the day, doom and gloom. It's the time to bloom. So obviously, this pandemic this global crisis is a problem. But on the other side, it's actually an opportunity. If we
Right.
learn, yeah, it's an
If I may,
opportunity.
Jeremy, like here, we would never be able to do this, and all the improvements in technology, which was a bit of a necessity given the situation. So it's you being on the growth side of things. You're always looking at it's no different from is the glass half full or half empty, right? So some people are constantly seeing it's half empty. Some people saying, oh, it's half full. There's still a lot, right? So from this pandemic, there's a lot of opportunity. Eric and I actually talk, from time to time, and we love it. You get to stay home, So it's
Yes.
again how you use your time, how you educate yourself, and what you do with your time. Like Eric and I were probably reading or listening to an audiobook throughout the day.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
about yeah.
opportunity. The formula for opportunity is problem times solution. So if you
Wow.
don't have a problem, then zero times anything is zero. So
Zero.
you don't have an opportunity. And that problem can be pandemic, it can be COVID, it can be a crisis. So that really is the formula. If you have a solution to a pandemic, if you have a solution to a crisis, then you have an opportunity.
Wow, I love that. If there's one takeaway, that is what will be my takeaway as well. Of course, if there's no opportunity like this, how are you going to stretch yourself out, right? How are you going to, unlock the potential that you have inside you? if you don't have that opportunity to practice it. Just like in medicine or in nursing, if they don't throw you on the deep end, you won't be able to actually,
Correct.
you will learn from your experience,
Yeah.
from that, from being thrown in the deep end. You will learn to rely on yourself, on your skills, on your mindset, and there you go. You probably learn more than reading books, isn't it? But having said that, when you mentioned about reading books, this is what Jim Rohn said as well. We should work harder on ourselves than on our job. I think
Of
it
course.
fits well on our conversation. Because
Yeah.
I always say that one on my post. I always hashtag that, actually. Work harder on yourself than on your job, because especially now with people lost a lot of people lost their jobs, and what can you rely on, if you're not working on yourself, working yourself to become better, you will not get ahead, you'll just be stuck. So based on your expertise, Sir Eric, as a technopreneur, how can somebody get ahead, especially during this time? Being on that perspective, as a technopreneur, what can you advise to people? Like, a lot of things now
Yes.
are being done online.
Correct,
uh
correct.
yeah.
Actually, this COVID thing really influenced a lot of businesses, a lot of people. No? In a company, there's a joke that's running around now that who accelerated your IT or digital strategy? Is it the CEO, the COO, the CFO? And they said it's the COVID or COVID that accelerated everything. So it used to happen 6 months to a year before you can have a digital strategy. But now, because of this COVID situation, people accelerated their digital strategy. So people now really has no option but to really learn the latest in technology. How do you create or how do you operate a business without face-to-face interactions, cashless, promoting social distancing, and how do you promote your business and operate with all these health, what they call these health policies, and you can only do that using technology. So you really have to do your own self-study, go on YouTube, search for how to advertise online or how to do digital marketing or how to do search engine optimization or how to sell online. So you really have to uh, do your own research and study how to do things. What's the latest in technology? Even Facebook, for example, accelerated their speed of implementing their own marketplace, and Shopify also accelerated their development of new modules, new features in their services. And that's because of this COVID, yeah, this pandemic accelerated everything technologically. So if you're stuck with doing your traditional business, like you're waiting for customers to go to your shop, your physical shop, that won't last long. In fact, it might be closed already by now.
Yes, amazing. So in short, if before you hate technology, now you have to embrace it, because that is the new
Yes,
normal now. That's the new normal. And I
correct.
think I'm not sure if it's Steve Jobs who said, if your business is not online, was it Steve Jobs or
I
Bill
think it
Gates?
was Bill Gates. Yeah.
Bill
If your
Gates,
business
yeah,
is
Bill
not
Gates.
online, it will be out
Yeah.
of business.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that
Yeah.
is so true, isn't it? So
Yeah.
even the food business, they're closed, but if they are online, they can people can order online, and they can be
Yes.
delivered. So business is still there. Wow, thank you very much, Eric. Sir Enrico, you're as a mindset coach. What do you think will be your advice or top tip in order to get ahead, especially during this time? I think you mentioned some of them already, but if there's anything that you would like to add, um, being a mindset coach.
Yeah, well, exactly. I'm also a big fan of Jim Rohn, and in fact, Jim Rohn said, when you go to school, you earn a living, but when you work on yourself, you earn a fortune, right?
Yes.
So definitely that kind of mindset again, right? It's really just focusing on you becoming better in very simple terms. That's what a growth mindset is. You're constantly stretching. How can I get better? How can I get better? Because you up to the day that we are 6 feet under the ground, really there's no, in a sense, your potential is unknowable because you can always keep getting better and better. So Growth mindset is one where you're constantly putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. What do I mean? Couple of years ago, Eric knows this. I was resisting technology for no good reason. Actually, it wasn't technology I was resisting. I was resisting having to learn, because it is uncomfortable for you to learn something new because you obviously don't know it yet. So there are growth pains, if you will, but the successful people are the ones who are dying to try things that they haven't done. And that's where you see it. How come this? And that's, by the way, that's how Dr. Carol Dweck came up with her work. It was when they were working with students, and they were wanting to see what would happen if they started to increase the difficulty of the test. And all most lost interest, disengaged, and because it was too hard. But two of them actually turned around and kind of did this and said, wow, this is something I haven't done. They were so eager to put themselves in a situation to learn. Why? So they could get better. So again, to your point and question on what can people do, educate yourself, put yourself in situations where you can, you will meet a person that you haven't met in you, that when you look back later on, is you're going to say, wow, I didn't think I had it in me. I'm no techie person, but from where I was, and Eric can attest to this, I couldn't even figure out which icons to press, right? But when I opened my mind to learning and saying, yeah, you know what, this can help me. So that was it. It wasn't technology, it was just resisting the painful process of learning something new.
Yes, amazing. Again, it goes back to the mindset, isn't it, Sir Enrico?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
yes, and we always say, comfort zone. Comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nobody grows in there. Isn't it?
Correct. The growth, you're right, Jeremy. The growth happens where there is some discomfort. It's like when you're working
Exactly. Yeah.
out. When there's some discomfort, that's when the muscles grow. And you, being a nurse, you understand this, right? Even
Yes.
when people are recovering, right? The
Yes.
physical therapy, it is a painful part because it's to get stronger, right? To
Yes.
regain the
Yes.
muscular, to be able to perform what you used to perform. So growth has some discomfort in it.
Exactly. You can't have you can either have an excuse for not doing it, or you prefer to have a growth, and then you go through all the pains and everything, and we
Yeah.
grow. Yeah. Thank you very much. At this point, I would like to pause for a commercial break, and we'll be right back. And we have a virtual performer as well, so stick around, and we'll be right back in a few minutes. And we'll be right back. Wash your hands or sanitize your hand. Wear your face mask and maintain a safe distance.
un pasito para adelante, María. 1, 2, 3, un pasito para atrás. 1, 2, 3, un pasito para adelante, María. 1, 2, 3, un pasito para atrás.
Yes, amazing. That was Nell Balabad, hula hoop dancer from the Philippines, one of our contestants from JhermiNATION Get Champion Talent Competition. And I would like to give a shout out to all those who are watching right now. Rance Batalya Silverio, thank you for watching. Of COVID Warriors, Arvin Burgos, Malu Rafanan Feliciano, 30 Ado, Jun Lucero, DJ Ron James, and Rodel Saicon of COVID Warriors. And let me just have a look on my Facebook page if it's active now. Yes, it is. There's a log. We have Angelo Roy San Pedro, our best friend Ron from Tulong Tulong para Makabangon. Rex de Guzman of Turo Turo. Chef Rex, hello there. And Anel Manipol, hello there. Welcome, welcome. And I would like to bring back our guests for tonight. Truly happy one. Yan, welcome back, welcome back. Yan. Welcome back. All right. So let's talk about Truly Happy One. Yan. So when did you start at Truly Happy One, and what is it all about? Any of you can answer.
Yeah, Eric. Yeah.
Yeah, it started 32 weeks ago. That's in the middle of this quarantine and pandemic as well. No? Sir Enrico reached out to me and said, Eric, there's a lot of bad news, no, in this country. In fact, in all news, it's all about COVID and how many got infected already, how many died, etc. It's always like that in the news. No? And we thought of another channel wherein people can get good news and inspire them and help them change their mindset. Since Sir Enrico is a mindset coach, the content for Truly Happy One can come from him. And since I'm the technopreneur, the platform that we can use to do this program, Truly Happy One, can be my role in this Truly Happy One series. No? So what happened is that Sir Enrico created content every week that we will be discussing. He doesn't tell me what the next topic is or what we will be discussing. So it's really a spontaneous Q&A or discussion every episode. So I ask him questions. I try to relate it to layman's terms because sometimes the description is very heavy in terms of terms, very high in terms. So we try to clarify it, make it more layman. And then eventually, the goal of Truly Happy One is to really change the mindset of the people, no? More specifically and more focused to the Filipino mindset. No? We are trying to remove that one tamad mindset and change it into a truly happy one. mindset. So it's truly happy because there are a lot also of fake happy. What you see in social
Mm.
media, they post their happy moments, but it's really not the real happiness. So our goal in Truly Happy One is to discuss how do you really become truly happy. And the word one is because we focus on the Filipino mindset. That's why it's Truly Happy One. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. It's nice to know that the history behind that one. So, Sir Enrico, how does one become truly happy?
Yeah.
How can one
Well,
become truly happy?
yeah. To add to Eric, yeah, that's right. That's the history. We really were. I had this conversation with Eric where I said, Eric, for too long, most Filipinos don't really think big, and
Mm.
don't. They have this. It's just my opinion. Generally, the settling, and part of it is history. We've been through many masters or colonizers, if you will. So somehow we kind of got conditioned that as good as the Filipino is, deep in the hearts, it's rooted there. And you see this in so many instances when they see a white person. And I remember I used to work for an Anglo-Dutch company, Shell, and most of our bosses were there in London. So it's really that we're trying to also address, and in the process become really happy, right? So it's really conquering your own limitations that you set upon yourself, and it's really just focusing on actualizing that potential, focusing on growth, at the same time really believing that we are just as worthy, we are just as good, and really manifesting that. And
Mm.
and from that stems the happiness will flow, because you now are really transformed person, and specifically a Filipino. We have to bring our excellence into the world and the world stage. No more just playing small in the Philippines. No more just pang Philippines lang yan. You hear it, right? You hear
Yes,
these terms. Di,
definitely.
okay na yan sa Pilipinas, di ba? And it's always, bringing ourselves lower, and then we will use, I'm a Roman Catholic, but it's the wrong way of using. No, 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 it's okay. No, that's not okay, because you have a lot of gifts that have been given to you,
Yeah.
and you should, it's also in His plan that you use that and you grow that properly, in the service of others. And we
Mm.
do this for free. So this is our way, Eric and I, really just pouring it out there. We commit to it every Saturday. I'm not saying this, to impress people, but it's to impress upon them that, yeah, let's do our little part, and bring that excellence. Look at you. You're there in the UK, and for sure you're providing one of the, if not the best, levels of service there. We have so much to offer. So much, right? And that's, you can tell that's really our passion, and from there stems the real happiness.
Wow. Amazing, 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 amazing. That's what I've learned as well. We were given gifts and talents, by God. But our gift to God is actually to use the talent for the benefit of people, other people as well. Yeah, just like what we're
Correct.
doing. We're trying to educate people, empower people through this live stream, through our messages, and I always say to myself, as a nurse, I save lives through my nursing skills, but I've actually realized that messages like this that we are throwing out there can actually save lives too. Because when they are their low point, and then they hear this message, oh wow, yes, actually, yes, I'm worthy of this one. There are a lot of things that I can do. And there you go. We've saved one life from being depressed. I
Correct.
think
Yeah.
that's my belief. That's my belief. Yeah. So, how do you define success? I think it's always, on that one that you fulfill something and then you have the success. In everything that we do, just like this one, obviously we're looking for success. So, Sir Eric, how do you define success?
Success is basically, for me, achieving your goals and your dreams and having more than enough so that you can bless more people.
Amazing, amazing. That's true. That's true. How about you, Sir Enrico? How do you
My
define success in here?
Yeah, thank you. I'll make it simple. Success to
Mm,
me is when you have thrown everything possible in any task that you do. I always say this: the way you do the small things is the way you do everything. So I'm constantly telling my daughters, you put everything on every little thing you do, from fixing the bed,
yeah.
composing a note. You put everything. It's that culture of excellence. To me, that's success. And it's not just in money. It's not just, but are you putting out everything that you possibly can? Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing. That's what we said. Do ordinary things extraordinarily well. Yeah, that's amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing. That's good. Oh, thank you. And then, Sir Eric, I know we're pressed with time, and you need to go as well, Sir Enrico. So, what would be your top tips in order for us to improve our mindset, Sir Enrico?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think we already said it. It's again, if you think of your mind as a garden, right? The garden, you have to guard it against weeds and all these other undesirables, right?
Mhm.
So what you allow to enter is what will eventually grow.
Mhm.
So my point is, educate yourself, especially today. It's all free. It's all free.
Yeah, exactly.
Audiobooks are free. Never in our history have you had that much access. But the way you think and the way you discipline yourself to educate yourself is what will spell the difference. So, like I said, Eric and I'm brushing. Any moment we have some downtime, I learned this from Eric. I'm listening to an audiobook to improve myself. Improve myself. Yeah, and even when you do that, you have to fight these little voices that continue to talk to you and try to tell you no, it can't be done. So it's really it's amazing. It's that battle that you're fighting, but one that you control. So educate yourself, keep learning, don't stop that learning, and guard. There's a lot of stuff there that you can strengthen your mindset. Always focus learning, growing, learning, growing, learning, growing, getting better.
Amazing. That's what I do as well when I'm jogging in the morning. I don't listen to music. I listen to audiobooks. That's the way. And even while driving my car before, I used to listen to music, but now I listen to audiobooks.
Yeah, sorry, one last
Yeah,
before Eric.
yeah,
You think about it this way, to simplify it. You eat good food to nourish the body.
yeah.
What brain food do you give the mind? What kind of
Yes,
food to nurture it?
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. That's what you said. You have to guard it. You have to guard it, especially media, all those what you see in the news, and that's exactly why Truly Happy One came into being as well. Because all just we hear in social media are negative in the news. How many are
Yeah,
infected? How many died? But you know, there's a lot of things that we can listen to, and as what you said, it's like a garden. If you don't intentionally or deliberately plant flowers on your garden, it will just grow weeds. So just exactly, listen to audiobooks, inspirational, motivational things, and that's really amazing. So I always ask this to my special guest. I always ask this question. I call this the dinner question. So, Sir Eric, Sir Eric, if you're going to have a dinner with somebody, anybody in the world, it could be somebody who's already dead or still living, famous, big person, who is this person that you want to have dinner with? Why? And what question would you ask this person?
I would have dinner with Bill Gates.
Yes.
Yes, because he's one. He's not the first or the second top person in the world. He's also a technopreneur. He based his career in putting up a technology-based business. So, and he's also a philanthropist.
Yeah.
He has a foundation. He's a
Mhm.
Christian as well. So I'd like to know how he thinks. I'd like to know how he built Microsoft from nothing to really a huge company, and how he manages everything in his company.
Wow.
So yeah,
Amazing. Bill
Although I
Gates.
don't
Yeah.
usually eat dinner anymore. Maybe lunch.
All right. How about you, Sir Enrico? If there's anybody you would like to have a dinner with, why and what question would you ask this person? Anybody?
It would be Nelson Mandela,
Mhm.
the late Nelson Mandela, and I'm going to ask him, how did you survive 27 years of incarceration? Yeah, 27 years,
Yeah.
and come out and still have the passion to unite Africa, or at least South Africa in his case. Unknown to many, he was imprisoned that long, and any mere mortal would have lost any passion or any reason to live after that. Yet Mandela forgave the people that put him. How
Wow.
did he come to that? And that's
Amazing.
why, yeah, he is one of the people that I really, wow, that
Wow.
that is really stunning. That is
Yeah. Yes. And
so.
again, it goes back to the mindset. If Nelson Mandela doesn't have that strong mindset, he wouldn't even survive that one. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you. Last question before I let you go. Is COVID a curse or a blessing, Sir Eric?
It's a blessing. Everything is a blessing. It's all God's plan, and everything is happening for a purpose. All we have to do is really trust His plan and look for that opportunity. Look for that open door that He has opened. He might have closed doors because of COVID, because of social distancing and all. Some businesses closed down, but again, because of this, He also opened bigger, better doors. So all we have to do is look for that bigger and better door.
Yes, amazing. How about you? Thank you very much, Sir Eric. How about you, Sir Enrico? Is COVID a curse or a blessing?
It is a blessing, and I'd refer to the curse part as the struggles, because it's in the struggles or the suffering that there is meaning.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I view it still as a blessing. But again, how you view the struggle, or in this case, maybe what you might call the curse, is what gives meaning. Without meaning, then, or the struggle, then life would not be worth living.
Amazing, amazing. So please promote Truly Happy One, Sir Eric. Anything that you would like to promote? I know you founded Infotex there in the Philippines. So please do promote whatever you wanted to promote.
Yes, so
Or
I'd
is
like to
yours.
invite everyone, the JhermiNATION viewers, everyone from UK and the Philippines as well. We'd like to invite you to watch our live webinars every Saturday at 5 p.m. You can search YouTube Truly Happy One, and also Facebook you can search Truly Happy One. And don't forget as well to subscribe so you don't miss any of our episodes. We are already, I think, at the 32nd episode this coming Saturday at 5 p.m. And you can backtrack if you missed all those other 31 episodes. You can backtrack. It's always in the description of our video. So that's my tip as well for you to change your mindset and be successful in your life, in your career, and even in your business. Watch YouTube webinars just like Germination and just like Truly Happy One, and learn and be inspired from our topics.
Wow, thank you very much. And Sir Enrico.
Please join us, and help us co-create. And I want to say thank you to Germination, and of course all the viewers of Germination. What you do here, is just amazing as well. So let's all bring out that version of ourselves that we haven't met. And maybe some of you don't want to meet, but I tell you that person is in there if you allow the right kind of mindset to transform. And we'd like to invite you to our Saturday talks every 5 p.m. That's Manila time. And like Eric said, please help us co-create, at the same time bring out that truly excellent mindset of the Filipino that we all have been blessed with. So thank you very much.
Wow, thank you. And because of that, Truly Happy One, Sir Enrico and Sir Eric, I've got a virtual wine for you.
Oh wow! Thank you. Let me cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Um, Thank you very much. Truly happy one. Sir Enrico Garcia, a mindset coach, and Sir Eric Kalugdan. Um, please visit the YouTube channel, Truly Happy One. Yan. Thank you very, 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 very
Thank
much.
you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Salamat
Thank
po,
you,
thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremy, and yeah, wishing you even greater success with what you do. Amazing stuff. So carry on, and who knows? Let's put something together.
Yes,
Truly happy one in germination, and
Yes.
maybe we can extend, beyond the shores of the Philippines, and also in your case beyond the UK. So thank
exactly,
you.
exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and
Thank you.
gentlemen, Truly Happy One.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you,
Bye
thank you.
bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, thank you. Bye for now. Thank you, Sir Eric.
Thank
Ayan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I would like to greet Angelo Roy San Pedro, our best friend Ron from Tulong Turong para Makabangon, Chef Rex de Guzman of Turo Turo, Filipino Street Food, Arnel Manipol, Kathleen Arcelia, Florentina Palome Bunker, Sir Mario Fenaflor, my sir from Most Holy Trinity Acolytes, and Balik-Balik Sampaloc, Manila. Hello, thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's in my page there. And of course, I would like to greet a very good friend of mine. Kathleen, you're watching. So I would like to greet my very good friend Eugene Arcila. It is his birthday today here in Oxfordshire in UK, England. Yeah, and happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Eugene. And let's see, let's go back to One Nation. Yan, Joya Joyce, hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for watching. And Kathleen Arcelia, thank you for watching. And I would like to say thank you to Philip Bon, Christine Balanon, Dulce Vitug, our VNG Vice President in the Philippines there. Hello, hello. Jonah Lee Claridge, Lilia Mamorno, Lola Lalin, May Torres from Germany, and Angelo Roy San Pedro. Yes, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is my aim here in Germination that you learn something. So what is your takeaway? So with that 1 hour that we had a mindset coach, Sir Enrico Garcia, and we have a technopreneur, Eric Kalugdan. I'm sure you have learned something very special for today. And for me, my takeaway was what Sir Eric said, that the problems are, if there's no problem, there's no opportunity for us to stretch out ourselves. There's no opportunity for us to make a solution for our problem. So embrace problem. And I also learned that God gives us a gift. These gifts are actually wrapped in problems. So the bigger the problem, the bigger the gifts. Always remember that. That's what I'm sharing to all of you as well. So thank you very much, everyone. And I hope I haven't forgotten anybody to greet here in Germination. So that's my takeaway. And as for me, I always say and always remember, the quality of your life will depend on the quality of the thoughts that you are thinking. Always plant that seeds of positivity in your mind every single day. Let it germinate so that one day you will see the better version of yourself. So this is Jeremy of Germination, and thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you again on Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time, and my guest will be the Feng Shui master of not just the Philippines, but internationally, Feng Shui master Marites Allen. So that she will be my guest on Sunday. So please, please, please join in. Yes, Ate Joya Joyce, thank you for watching. So thank you everyone, and bye for now. Stay safe, everyone. And this is Jeremy of JhermiNATION. See you again. Bye for now. Can I plant some seeds of positivity and good vibes in your mind for a few minutes? Thank you. Warm greetings, everyone. If you're looking for empowerment, entertainment, and fun, I've got good news. JhermiNATION is here for you, so please don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, JhermiNATION. Together, we can make a difference and impact. See you every Wednesdays, 12 noon, and Sundays, 7 in the evening, UK time. This is Jeremy of JhermiNATION.